Thank you for joining the County Supervisors Association in our short video series on navigating the Arizona State Legislature's website. In this video, we'll talk about how to search for a bill online in the Arizona Legislative Information System. The Arizona Legislative Information System, or ALIS, is located at www.azleg.gov. And as you can see, there are a number of tools available to you that we'll dive into greater detail in other videos. But in general, if you hover over the images in the middle of the screen, they reveal additional information. Each of the blue headers are a hyperlink, so if you click on them, they'll go provide you additional information. And at the bottom of the page, you'll see a quick glance of all the different legislative events that are happening during the week. To start, if you click on the bills link on the top of the page, you'll see there are a number of different options. There's an option to view bills that were vetoed or potentially the governor had a letter that was included with a particular bill that you want to see. You can find that under governor's letters. All of the different session law that's already been signed in for that particular legislative session is listed under session law. There'll be an entire running list of all of those bills that have been chaptered for the current legislative session. Bill information, or bill info, is also a really useful tool. You'll see a running list of every single bill that has been dropped by legislators in both the House and the Senate. Also, bill tracking is a great way to search. It brings up the bill status inquiry page, so you're able to do a little bit more in-depth research on finding that piece of legislation. But if you do happen to know what the bill number is, all you'll need to do is in the upper right-hand corner of the page, type in the bill number and hit search, and that will, or hit enter, and that will bring the bill number up. So a couple of tips when searching for a bill with a bill number. If you type in, let's say it's a Senate bill, and you type in SB 1001, make sure there's not a period between the S and the B. If there is, it won't search correctly. Also, you can just search by the number, so you could type in 1001, but if there are multiple bills with that number, for example, maybe there's a Senate bill and a Senate resolution with a 1001, both of those bills will come up for you, and you'll need to choose the one that you prefer. On the bill tracking page, there's a lot of different information that you can search by. One of the easiest ways to search is by looking for a sponsor. So if you know that a particular senator or representative dropped a bill, if you hit search on the bottom of the bill status inquiry page, it'll bring up another page with a lot more options. If you select sponsor, then it'll come up with a search function for you to be able to search for the sponsor by party and whether or not they're in the House or the Senate. And then if it's a prime, then by sponsor type, always select prime sponsor. If it's otherwise, you're going to get a list, much longer list, because many times senators and representatives will co-sponsor some of their peers' legislation. So selecting prime will ensure it's just the ones that they dropped themselves. And then you have the choice to pick the legislator as well. And that will bring up a much shorter list from that particular member, and then you can look through the short titles to find your bill. You can also use the keyword search, so if you know the general idea of the bill, some of the kind of high-level areas that it might cover, you can search keywords, and There's also the ability to do a search for strike everything bills. So lots of different options within the bill status inquiry search function. Thank you for tuning in. If you're interested in the County Supervisors Association of Arizona, please find us at www.countysupervisors.org.